Hey guys, sorry, I forgot to record an intro, so we're just going to get right into it. I'm going to be starting off with the Smashbox primer oil, and I'm just going to be applying a thin layer to my face. Because it was so hot out, this probably wasn't the best choice for a primer, but I was hoping it was going to make my skin more dewy. But it did make my makeup melt right off my face when I went outside. Then I'm going to be using the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Water Foundation. And because this is a water foundation, it is a really light, thin consistency foundation, but it does give a really good full coverage. I'm just going to be putting a little bit over my eyes to cancel out any redness and blending it down my neck. Then I'm going to be using my Nars Creamy Concealer in the shade Vanilla. I'm going to start by putting this under my eyes, taking it out a little bit farther than I usually would. I'm also going to be putting a little bit down my nose, on my forehead, and cupid's bow. And I'm going to be using the same brush I used to blend out my foundation, so it blends really seamlessly together. I'm also going to be using any of the excess on the brush over my eyes. Then I'm going to be setting my concealer and foundation with the Mercier translucent powder. And for under my eyes, I like to use this tapered brush to prevent any creasing. I'm going to be using a regular powder brush to set the rest of my concealer and foundation. I like to focus the majority of the powder where I put my concealer and just a thin layer on the rest of my face. Then I'm going to be bronzing up my skin with the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil powder. I'm going to be using this angled brush to apply it. I'm going to start off in the hollows of my cheeks by blending it upwards so it looks the most natural. I'm also going to be putting this on my temples, forehead, and under my jawbone. Then I'm going to be doing a really light contour on my nose. And blending that out really well. For blush, I'm going to be using this e.l.f. blush palette, and I'm going to be applying this with my e.l.f. powder brush. I'm going to be blending it together really well with the bronzer, so it looks really natural. Then I'm going to be using the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector. I like to put down a cream-based highlight before I put a powder highlight down because I feel like it lasts longer and it sticks to the skin better. I'm just going to be putting this on the high points of my cheeks, above my eyebrows, a little bit down my nose and cupid's bow. And I'm just blending that in with my fingers. Then I'm going to be using the Becca powder highlight in the shade Opal, and I'm going to be applying that in all the same spots I just put the cream-based highlight. And I'm going to be using the large fan brush by Eco Tools to apply this. Then because I'm not going to be using any eyeshadow for this look, I'm just going to put an extra couple layers of mascara on to make my eyes look a little bit more dramatic. And for mascara, I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Perversion Mascara. Next for lips, I'm going to be going in with my NudeStix in the shade Mystic. And I like to line my lips first before filling them in. Then I'm going to be going in with my Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray to keep my makeup in place all day. Then I realized I forgot to put anything in my brows, so I decided to put this brow gel in by Essence. And this is the final look. For more videos, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Thanks for watching.